really punish you a lot in Classic WoW. And like in BFA, you're not punished for wipes at all. Like you just run back immediately and it's like, okay, it just happened, and it's like it didn't even happen at all. And I don't really like how much it punishes you for wipes in Classic. It's like kind of annoying to me. But at the same time, you know, like I'm not saying I want it to change, but I'm glad that the game changed over time to kind of get rid of that. I just like running back to your corpse isn't really, it's not really gameplay. I think that like some games, so one problem that Classic WoW does have, and like even BC and Wrath had to an extent, is that you'd spend a lot of time like not playing the game. You'd spend a lot of time like traveling or just like going from point A to point B. And I don't think that's really as fulfilling for a player, at least personally. I don't really think so. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they got rid of that kind of stuff. Retail, there's so much more comma because the fights are way harder. Well, you had a lot of wipes back then in Classic too. It just wasn't really as pronounced as it is now. Okay, Lava Elemental. Let's get this guy down. Come on. There it is. Good. Okay. This next boss, you know what's going to drop? Ring of Spell Power. That's right. I know I said it wouldn't drop. Surprise. It's about to drop. You can bind targeting, so it's easier to target. It's not a big deal. Okay. Let me look at the loot real quick. Shazra. There it is. Ring of Spell Power. You know the best thing about this ring? Is after I get one, I need two. Yeah, I need to get another ring after I get the first one. So even if I get the item that I want, I have to go back and get the same fucking thing again. It's great. Asmongold, I love your content from being a spring in the past. Please unban me. I'm writing a novel. I'm sure you'll sign up a copy whenever it's published. Thank you, man. Okay. Wow. All right. There's a lot of people that want to get unbanned. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Nabi gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Thank you very much, Nabi Nova. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, dude. Let me get this boss down. Alright, so listen up. We're gonna need the mages to offensively dispel, priest to offensively dispel Shazra so he doesn't have the magic damage buff. Melee run in there. You need to attack the boss at max range because he does an AoE explosion. That AoE explosion does a ton of damage. Also, he puts a debuff on you. And the debuff, it's a curse, actually. It's a curse. And the curse doubles the amount of magic damage that you take. What does that mean? That means that you have to make sure that if you get that curse, you dispel. You dispel that curse off of the melee first. And then you can do it off of the range. Somebody douse the room. Any dowsers? Any dowsers? Night Slayer Boots is going to go to Vendemol with the 61. Sorry, I don't want to show it on the screen. I'm just fucking pissed, man. I'm fucking pissed. Any dowsers? Yeah, let's get a douse. Oh, we've got to get a dowser. Sonny, what are you doing, man? Sonny, bro, like... I'm gonna tell Stay Safe that you're a dumbass, man. Why are you gonna stand next to it? What do you think's gonna happen if you stand next to it? You want me to do that? I'm gonna tell Stay Safe on you. You acting like a dumbass with your fucking Azure Song Mage Blade. Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Like, get on the ball, Sonny. Like, you're doing stupid shit last raid, too. Okay, let's go. No, I'm not mad. We just got to figure out the dowses. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Okay. You said you're more positive. You're very negative. Listen, calling people out in a raid for, like, you know, little things is not really a big deal. I think people are being a little bit too sensitive. Like, if you consider being positive, like never calling anybody out in a raid for doing anything stupid, you know, then I don't think you want somebody who's positive. You want somebody who's fake. Like, yeah, I'm going to call people out for fucking things up in the raid. That's the way it goes. Yeah, pick that guy up. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Like, I hate people that are like, oh, positive vibes, positive vibes. To me, it reeks of fakeness. Like, it's so fucking fake to me. Like, obviously, I want to be positive. Obviously, I need to be more positive. Obviously, I'm trying to be more positive. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to force positivity. Right? It just means, like, kind of it's a different perspective to take. That's all. Some people do that. And that's just, it's so fake to me. Mess up my hair, right? Call it Asmongold. Stupid is as stupid does. I don't know about that. Do the mechanics get more complex in Nax and BWL? Yeah. Instead of 2 mechanics, you have to deal with 3. Yeah. So they're basically upgrading the bosses from the level of complexity of a Warlords of Draenor trash mob in a 5-man dungeon to a Battle for Azeroth trash mob in a 5-man dungeon. So, yes, absolutely, the dungeon bosses do get do get substantially more difficult, and that's just the way it is. Hit me, see what happens. There it is. See that? I just do all the damage myself, man. Just get it done. All right, move up. Let's pull the pack. Pull the pack. Get those cock boys down. Target dummy to move away from raid. I mean, like, yeah, there are very few things that in Classic are very mechanically challenging. Most of the things in the raid are organizationally challenging. So, like, making sure that you have people in the right spot, making sure that you have the right kill order, making sure that you have the right CC order. You know, these types of things are basically what Classic's difficulty is based around, not necessarily individual, like, mechanical ability. And, you know, there's advantages and disadvantages to each one. I mean, for me personally, I'm okay with, you know, I'm okay with both of them in a lot of ways. It just depends on the kind of game that you want to play. Agony has useful curse, wasting mana on Immolate. And Agony is a mana spent sparing Shadow Bolt. I know. I usually just use... Oh, wait, we got a binding. Wow. Oh, shit. We got who got it? Not in this raid, but in the guild, we got another binding. Holy shit, they got Baron's binding. That's the one that I have. We have 2 slots open, but I think let's just get these other bosses down. Get this guy. Move up and pull the Core Hound whenever he pats around. Yeah, pull the Core Hound. Let's have another tank ready to pull the Core Hound. Maybe you guys should heal the tank too, by the way. Make sure we get heals on tank. Yeah, this thing will die in time. Don't worry about it. So I've thought about using like Shadow Burn every single time I see the Shadow damage. Every single time I see a Shadow damage increase buff, and that way I can snipe people's buffs, since it's not shared, or sorry, since it is shared. See, it's your Crown Truth didn't drop on a raid. We got 5 bindings. Both our tanks have Thunder Fury, and our Rogue will have one soon. Yeah, that is pretty fucking ridiculous, dude. Use Death Coil too. I'm kind of using Death Coil, like right now I'm using it kind of as a, not really like defensive, but for trash mobs I'm kind of just saving it in case like one of the ones goes after me, you know. Okay, there we go, and there we go. We'll just fight them where they stand there, okay? So just move up this time, okay, guys? Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, like right there, I just used it because I'm getting in a position. Not necessarily because I want to, like, do damage with Agony. I just look at it's better to cast something than nothing. But actually in Classic, I feel like that's the case in retail, but in Classic that's not even really true. Because if you're using that and you're always casting something, you're running out of mana. So it's actually a little bit more complex than that. I pull these two. Talisman. Yeah, I need to do a better job using that. I will soon. Kick the Arcane Missiles Mage from a raid. Wait, there's an Arcane Missiles Mage? Let's find him. Alright, let's look at the bottom of the damage meter. Just a second. There's actually an Arcane Missiles Mage. Crystal. He says, where are we? He says he's pressing it for fun. Okay, guys, everything's fine. False alarm. He's just pressing it for fun.